Addiction is something that you cannot control. It's like, I often define it like a switch from on and off that gets broken. And it's stuck on. And you have to do everything that you possibly can to stay off, basically. That's kind of the best way I would describe it.
To me, addiction is something that is very hard to live without, and something that if you do have that in your blood, in your body, in your soul, it's something that you have to learn to live without. And it's not easy, but the benefits of not succumbing to it are far better than succumbing to it.
I guess what it comes down to is that I think that addiction, when you're addicted, when you're in the midst of your addiction, when you're in the hardest times of your addiction, we all have these dark demons inside of us, right? These thoughts that have safeties on them, and we stop ourselves from feeling them, thinking them, saying them, or we have positive ways to deal with them, like working out or eating healthy, doing things for yourself, things like that. And I think that in the darkest of those times, you forget everything that you need for yourself, and you just continue to walk down this dark path, and it's very lonely, you know. But you think that you have everything under control. You think, you're, personally for me, I was a lot more abrasive. I think that, you say things that you don't necessarily mean, and not as in like they have bad intentions, but that you can't communicate them properly because there's a wall in front of you and the other person that you're trying to communicate with. So I guess that's kind of how.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's tough, man. I mean, any way you look at it, it's something where you have to become something bigger than what it is that you are dealing with. And for me personally, it's hard to see outside of the box when you're inside of it, like Craig was saying. When you're addicted to something and you're hurting people and you don't even realize you're hurting them, and you wonder, why is everybody mad at me all the time? Why is everybody? What am I doing wrong? Like, what am I doing wrong? And it's hard to look at yourself, because nobody that's addicted to anything wants to look in a mirror. But I think that's probably the best thing anybody can do in that situation, is to try to look at themselves and try to figure out what it is.
Yeah. First of all, anybody that's struggling with addiction, I guess the first step you have to kind of do is kind of just let go. Let go of all the baggage and just realize that you don't know everything. And that's probably the hardest thing, I think, for anyone, because usually the smartest people, at least in my experience with people that are addicted, they're always the smartest people. And I think we often think that that's a curse, and I think it's really a blessing. But the problem is that you outsmart yourself, and you get stuck in this kind of spiral. So if you kind of relinquish the fact that you think you know everything, you're at least on the right path. And I know it's hard to ask for help, but if you don't ask for help, you're never going to get it. You keep doing the same things, you're going to keep getting the same results.
For me, try to find something that makes you comfortable. Try to be around people that make you comfortable, whether that's friends, family, loved ones, for me, bandmates, just try to find something that can make you comfortable to the point of where you can look at yourself and be subjective, which is so hard. But I guess.
Yeah, and not enablers, not just people that make it easy for you, but the people that truly have your best intentions in mind. And those are sometimes the people that say shit that you don't want to hear.
People that make you comfortable and care about you, truly care about you.
Wow, my support system, tough would be the first word. Persistent, because if they don't remain persistent, then it's the people that that pick you up when you fall down, not the ones that are there when everything's going better. When you're better, of course, people are going to come around light to light. Everybody's attracted to that in a kind of karma way. But I think the support system, for me personally, are the people that are not afraid to speak up and communicate when they've known that I've fallen down, but I can't communicate to them that I have. And the people that are there for you when you fall down, as opposed to when everything's better.
My support system personally is, people that are not afraid of me, not afraid to tell me I'm screwing up, not afraid to tell me that I'm wrong, that I'm out of line, that I'm being not me, and because chances are in those situations, those people know me better than I know myself. So, trust your loved ones, trust the people that you hold close.